What's up, you guys? Happy Sunday. It is Sunday, November 30th at 8:48 a.m. Today is a rest day, so I figured today would be the perfect day to show you guys my full day of eating in off season. Starting out with meal number one. I always fill up my Stanley water bottle. This is like a 40-ounce water bottle, so I drink about 3 of these a day. And then I have my vitamins here. And meal one, so I have 4 egg whites, 1/3 cup of oatmeal, 1/3 cup of blueberries, and that brings me to around 17 grams of protein, 23 grams of carbs, 2 grams of fat, bringing me to about 186 calories for meal number one. So time to dig in. I'm just going to sit here and relax, watch some YouTube, and get on with my day. So follow along.
It's like saying, I don't know. That's it. And he grabbed Isaac and he started to spank him.
Hello. It is 12:46 p.m. I'm about to have meal number two. I'm a little bit behind on meal number two. I typically like to eat my meals like every 2.5 to 3 hours. So right now at like 1, it'll be 4 hours since meal number one, but that is a-okay. I just got back from church. It was a beautiful service. The first of the Christmas series. I just can't believe that tomorrow is already December 1st. Definitely does not feel real. But I don't think I mentioned in my first clip, but I am on a meal plan, so I am able to kind of swap out the foods from like a food list that I have from my coach, but I typically like to stick to the meal plan and I select foods that digest best for me. So for meal number two, I'm having 3 ounces of chicken breast and 3 ounces of white potato. And that equates to about 21 grams of protein, 20 grams of carbs, and then about like 1 gram of fat, bringing the total calories to 180 calories for meal number two. So I'm gonna have this now. And when it comes to my water consumption that I spoke about in the first clip, so it's almost 1 o'clock right now and I already finished the 40-ounce water bottle. So I'm gonna fill it up again, and hopefully by like the next meal, I'll already drink the next 40 ounces to just kind of give you guys a rough estimate of like how I split up and drink my water throughout the day. Okay, see you guys soon. Hello, beautiful people. It is 3:37 p.m. and I'm about to have meal number 3. I'm running a little behind on meals today, but that is totally fine. Let me show you guys what I'm having. So for meal number 3, I'm going to have 1 cup of green beans, 1/3 cup of brown rice, and 4 ounces of chicken breast. So that brings me to totals of 30 grams of protein, 24 grams of carbs, about 2 grams of fat, bringing my total calories to about 235 calories for meal number 3. And I'm also gonna be having my vitamins. I usually have my vitamins, I have vitamins fasted with meal 1, meal 3, and meal 5. I'll show you guys what I'm having. Yummy. And I usually just put salt and pepper. I'm kind of taking a little bit of a break from having mustard on my meals. I think I kind of overdid it a bit during prep. So it's nice to just kind of have it with salt and pepper. But I can kind of go over with you guys what I do on my rest days and what I've kind of been up to. So, since I'm only doing 6 days a week of cardio, I like to save my cardio days for my rest days, just because I don't like to have days where I'm just doing absolutely nothing. So like yesterday, for example, I only went to the gym and trained and I didn't do cardio, so I can save it for today. So I did 30 minutes of cardio. I just did incline walking. And then I did a whole entire like recovery routine. So typically on my rest days, I have 2 rest days a week. I do cold plunge for 3 minutes. And then I also do hot tub for about 20 minutes. So I go in the cold plunge first, right after cardio, because my body's nice and hot. And then I hop into the hot tub. And it's great because I have a little outdoor shower. So I kind of have like a little spa situation, which is amazing. And then today I also did 20 minutes of yoga. So don't neglect your mobility. So yeah, I did kind of all that between meals. I used to do cardio fasted, but I find that I actually prefer to do cardio after either meal 1 or meal 2. So that's what works well for me. I'm gonna sit and enjoy this meal, probably watch a little bit of YouTube, and then I think I'm gonna take little Cody out for a walk. And we'll see what else I get into before meal number 5. I am going to Hawaii next weekend, which I'm so excited about. I can't believe it's already here. So I made a packing list, so I think I'm gonna start packing for that. Just because next weekend I'm also helping out at the Battle of the Bay Pro Show. So I'm gonna be busy on Saturday, and then I leave really early Sunday morning. I just wanna make sure that I'm like packed and ready to go headed into the week. So I will catch you guys for meal number 4. Okay, I just finished meal number 3, and I forgot to give you guys a little water update. So between meals 2 and 3, I did finish another 40 ounces. So I just filled this up again. So this will be the final time that I fill up my water bottle. And I know that a gallon is like 128 ounces, but I do have a glass of tea at night, so that adds some water. And then before cardio and during cardio, I also had a little bit of pre-workout, and then I also had some post-workout, so that has some liquids as well. So see you guys later. Hello. It is 5:51 p.m. I'm about to have meal number 4. Let me give you guys the breakdown of what that is. This will be 1.5 ounces of avocado, 4 ounces of chicken breast, and then 3 ounces of yam or sweet potato. 29 grams of protein, about 26 grams of carbs, 7 grams of fat, bringing the calorie total to 290 for this meal. So as you can see, since it is the first meal that I have with fats, it is more calorically dense fats per gram versus carbs and protein. So that's why this is one of the more calorically dense meals. So yeah, that's meal number 4, macro breakdown. Yeah, it gets dark here so early now. Like the sun literally sets before 5 p.m. So as you guys can see, it's pretty dark. Since the last meal, I finished my last 40 ounces of water. So that'll basically be a majority of the water that I'll drink for the rest of the day. And it is before 6 p.m. So I typically try and do that just so I'm not going to the bathroom and like waking up in the middle of the night. Again, this is a little later than normal for me to have my meal number 4. Just the way timing and everything worked out today. But this is around 2.5 hours since my last meal. We ended up taking Cody on a walk to the beach, and I was gonna start packing for my trip next weekend, but I don't know if you guys experienced this, but after I get in the cold plunge, sometimes, especially when my muscles are very fatigued, I get really tired. So I felt like when I went up to start packing, my body was like, no, let's relax. So Mike and I started watching a show on Netflix. You can see it's paused right now. We're really into this one show on Netflix called Absentia. Highly recommend. It's about these like 2 like FBI agents and their life. I won't give too much away, but it's juicy and we really like it. Mike just said, what did you say it's called? Absentia? No, I think it's absentia. Maybe I can put like a little flyer of what it looks like, but it has 3 seasons. It's a thriller. It's pretty juicy and we really like it. So we've been watching that. But yeah, meal number 4 going down. And as you guys can see, this is actually the first meal of the day that I have dedicated fats in, and then I'll have more fats in my dinner meal. And that's just because fats help you stay more satiated throughout the night. So my fats are actually situated on the back half of my meals. So you guys will kind of see that reflected starting now through the rest of the evening. But I love this meal. We're probably going to relax a little bit more. We might get into the hot tub. I did go into the hot tub earlier, but it was right after my cold plunge, so I feel like my body was just kind of like getting back to normal body heat, but we love to go in the hot tub. We go every single night. I try and go for like 20, 25 minutes in there, just for like full recovery. But yeah, I'll check back in for my meal number 5, show you guys what that looks like. I think Mike is going to cook some fresh filet mignon, which you guys will see. I do have sirloin steak already like pre-cooked for the week in the fridge, but he got some nice cuts of steak that he's gonna make tonight. So I'll show you guys what that looks like in meal number 5. Okay.
Oh, you're filming.
God dang. He's having his nightcap of sourdough bread. Hello, hello. It is time for meal number 5. It is 8:04 p.m. It's been a little over 2 hours since meal number 4. And as you can see, I'm in my little pajamas because we went into the hot tub. I kind of got ready for bed. I did my little face routine, got on my jammies, and now it's time for meal number 5. So I am having 2 ounces of avocado, 2 tablespoons of balsamic vinegar, 4 ounces of filet mignon, courtesy of Mike, 1 teaspoon of olive oil, 1 medium garden salad, which I'll show you guys what it looks like, but it includes tomato and onion, and then 1 99% fat-free whole wheat tortilla. So the protein total on this meal is 31 grams. It's 30 grams of carbs, 17 grams of fat, bringing it to 418 calories. Yummy. And for my garden salad, I just do romaine lettuce, and then I put in some cherry tomatoes and onions. Mix everything together. The olive oil and balsamic vinegar mix nicely for a nice salad dressing. And there's my little whole wheat tortilla. And yeah, I'm just having a little small glass of water right now. Okay. And I will see you guys for my last meal of the day, meal number 6, probably in a couple hours. All right, and last meal of the day, meal number 6. It is 10 p.m. and it is my Ninja Creamy. All I do is I just do 1 scoop of the Bum Raw Isolate Protein Powder. My favorite flavor is chocolate peanut butter, so I just do 1 scoop of that. And then I do 1 tablespoon of peanut butter. And what I do is I basically split it up into 2 and put it into this bowl. So it's almost like having 2 servings of ice cream, and it is delicious. Okay, so that rounds out my full day of eating. Thank you guys for following along, and I am going to enjoy my meal number 6. And I will also show kind of a recap of my total calorie count for the day, off season, and total macro breakdown as well. I hope you guys learned something, get some like meal tips and ideas. I'm going to go to bed because it is my bedtime, but thank you guys for following along.